G'day viewers, well I scored this, one of these General Electric Watthour meter standard. Same as the Wicked XE recently scored. So I got one off the same source. Our popular auction website, as Wayne Beanbox Deluxe would say. 120 240 volt, 1, 5, 12, 5 to 50 amps, 50 cycles or hertz. 120 volts and 5 amp tap. So carefully, oh, it's hard to open. The date 28th for the 11th 1956. There's a little electricity commission in New South Wales. Yeah, before it gets all fucking destroyed by the idiot Premier and privatised. Something clipped on there, probably a spare fuse or something. Okay, then first, if I take this label off, there's another one behind it, see what's behind it. Be pretty straightforward to hook up. Goes to the meter. Line and neutral goes to these little potential terminals to a switch. Then I think you let the meter, you let the meter get to a mark, a reference mark, for example, like on the old BASs, let the needle sit straight, then you can switch the meter on so it's in sync with these needles. So in this case, a 1/10 of a 1 kilowatt hour would be in the red needle, moving that little increment. 1/100, yeah. This would be good for the British meters. I've got the British Sengar meters, so they've got 1/100th dial, so they can move exactly in sync with this first needle in real time. The 1/10th dial on the BAZ, for example, I test with this, would move in sync with this dial, and it should be spot on the whole time, till this goes around 1 full kilowatt hour. Which in turn the meter should also register 1 kilowatt hour. This is a standard you test the meter with. So this thing is dead on 1 kilowatt hour, a standard. I could probably undo the bottom screws and do a quick look inside. It'd be nice to see inside this thing. And it smells good. Oh, that smell. I'll open up and see what it looks like inside. It's going to be quite pornographic. It's not easy to get apart. You undo the 2 screws in the bottom, but in order to get this off, yeah, I don't know. I better look at it carefully. I want to get it off, and this top half has to slide out of the case. Once you take your 2 bottom screws out, and this should slide out, but it's, yeah, I'm not going to try getting it out. I'll damage the bloody thing. Doesn't come out. I can see there's some damage on it, like someone probably at the SEC or something try to get it apart. Could probably want to have a look inside it, or attempt to do a calibration check in it or something. But yeah, they couldn't get it apart, so I'm guessing there's a load wheel inside there attached to that needle. That screws off. See what you do, you set this up to 0 by hand and start the test. It smells really good in there. There's a 6 stator in there. Looks like there's a load wheel or something behind this plate. It's pornographic in there, I tell you. Yeah, very careful. See, it's been bent, see? It's been bent. That's better. It spins freely now. Yeah. This is normally set by hand to 0 it off, so be very careful. Very, 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 very careful. There we go, and that screws back on. Get a good reference then when you start it. There we go, ready for a test now. I'll get you get your set meter you want to test, have the 1/10th dial for example on the 0, and start the test for 1 kilowatt hour. And this needle will go around, and if this is 1 kilowatt hour, that meter tested also should register 1 kilowatt hour, meaning that meter is dead accurate, and this is a standard that it's tested against. So yeah, pretty straightforward. What have we got here? We've got a fuse under here, which would have been in there as a spare. Well, I can get another one if I find out what spare it is. One it is. Current terminal, so load. Current goes between those 2 end ones. So I'm going to be testing maybe a 1 amp, full current 1 amp range. So let's have a look here. Yeah, 12.50, so I'll put it across the meter. Now what do I put there as a load? So I could use maybe a light bulb, or I could use this as my load. I could wire that across here and phantom load this with the other meter. So in that instance I'll use the 50 amp. So these two, common, then 50 amp will come off the active in, active out, neutral out of the meter. So only one of those, so neutral out will go through here and out of here. Then I'll have a wire go onto here. My source go onto here. So these will go to the active in, neutral in, connects to those two, which connects to the meter here. And loading it, I could load. So instead of doing it this way, I could have that going to that against that. They tie those together. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Active out, we'll go there, and let that short have a or jump, I should say, have a neutral go into there to the end of the load. It's a little different than a normal meter though. So I could use an ordinary load on this, like a 10 amp heater, but I'd use more power. I could do it my method, and using the phantom load method to test the meters that way. It works out. I can actually do a simulated full current test on 50 amp, and I could do a full simulated current test without actually running up the power bill at the same time. So I'll set up a system doing it that way, and that'll be pretty easy to use this thing, not hard to use. Instead it was calibrated at the factory on the sine wave load, so 50 Hz sine wave, at rated frequency at 24 degrees Celsius. With these conditions, the following ratios of registration to true watt hours were obtained. There is another date on here somewhere. 13th of the night from 1983. So within plus 0.1 and 0. It's pretty damn good. The old type water days. Look at this. They punched it with a punch card. Wow. It's pretty still pretty accurate. Percent error as of 1983. 0.2%. Pretty good. If I get my electronic watt hour meter tester, and just go against that, or even my little plug-in kilowatt meter, just see if that how that goes with this, to check if this is still accurate all those years later. That's how you can zero it too. So I'll move that. There we go. Yeah, I can see the needle's been bent there by whether the pepper, the SEC had it before in New South Wales. I've bloody taken this off and they've bent the needle. But I've actually fixed that now. Check what sort of fuses in here. Oh, that's hard to get out. Yeah, it smells very nice. I love the smell inside this thing. A carrier strap goes on these two. Yeah. American made, GE. So I can do some, once I get this thing all set up, I can do a demonstration video of it. It's pretty easy to hook up now that I understand it. Anyway, I'll do some tests on this. Next meter test, I'll run this with it and do another test. Anyway, quite a good score. Thanks for watching.